Today, it's another day of volatile trading as Bitcoin and Ether prices sink. South Korea's investigation into Terra's collapse heats up as several employees are added to the no-fly list. And Prime Trust CEO explains how crypto companies are raising funds during the downturn. Welcome to CNBC's Crypto World. I'm Pippa Stevens. Yesterday's rally in digital assets is proving to be short-lived. By noon Eastern today, Bitcoin dropped to $20,000, Ether fell below $1,100, and Solana fell to around $34. Okay, let's catch you up on the latest headlines. First up, South Korea is escalating its investigation into the collapse of the failed Terra stablecoin. The country's prosecutors added several Terraform Labs employees onto its no-fly list, and an official said he couldn't give further details until the investigation had concluded. A spokesperson for Terraform said the company was unaware of a ban. Next, Binance US just cut fees for Bitcoin trading. The American arm of Binance said it was dropping certain trading fees for customers buying Bitcoin with US dollars, Tether, USD Coin, or Binance Coin. The move is kind of like Robinhood's push to bring zero-fee stock trading to the masses. That move forced major players on Wall Street to cut their fees as well. Well, after today's announcement, shares of Coinbase, which makes most of its money on fees, dropped. Finally, Chainalysis just launched a 24/7 crypto crime hotline. The blockchain research firm will work with callers to trace stolen funds and coordinate with law enforcement. Chainalysis found more than $600 million in ransomware payments were made in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies in 2021. Okay, for our main story of the day, digital assets infrastructure company Prime Trust builds out technology for crypto exchanges, wallets, and a whole lot more. Well, today the company announced it raised more than $100 million in new funding. Crypto World's Tanea McKeel caught up with the CEO to ask what it's like to raise money during the so-called crypto winter.
So you've got a big announcement today, more than $100 million in funding. I want to talk about that, but let's back up for a second. Tell me a little bit more about Prime Trust. What is it that you offer and to whom? Who's your customer?
Well, thank you for having me here. Prime Trust, we are a back-end business-to-business entity that bridges the traditional financial space into the world of crypto DeFi for our customers. We're a regulated trust out of Nevada. And what we ultimately do is make it very easy for our customers to get an idea and bring it to fruition very seamlessly by integrating with us.
All right. So $100 million, how do you plan to use this funding?
Well, first, we're really excited to raise over $100 million in this environment. We were actually oversubscribed. We were aiming for $100 million. We had lots of interest, great entities coming in. And what we really want to use it for is three areas. Number one, we want to make sure that we are able to expand our offerings, as in our infrastructure and our security, so that we can scale with our customers as they grow. We are really excited about the announcement of our wealth management IRA platform that we're integrating with our partners. This is great, as 75% of wealth in the US is in retirement income. So this allows customers to directly come in, buy Bitcoin, buy Ethereum, actually hold it themselves through their 401ks. And finally, we're really excited about just the tokenization of securities. We're announcing that we're going to focus more and more on that. We did start as a crowdfunding portal. That was our original creation of this company. And we see, JP Morgan Chase just announced excitement in this. Lots of the large banks, customers wanting to have tokenized securities, being able to trade traditional assets 24/7. So we're really excited about that. And this funding will ensure we can do that and really bring that value add to all of our customers.
Could you go a little bit further to the extent that you can and just describe exactly what tokenized securities are a little bit more and what that might look like hypothetically once you roll it out?
Absolutely. As I said, we started as an entity that did crowdfunding. So that is a Reg CF, Reg crowdfunding, Reg A, Reg D. These are using the internet to raise capital for companies. And that is basically what we do. You take and you raise some money, and you have your consumers and investors come in, and they become customers of Prime Trust. They put traditional fiat in. That's escrowed, and when it closes, you have a digital representation of your shares of that company. That would work in traditional markets. We could tokenize with, say, a share of Apple, Amazon, Google, something like that. And now you would have a tokenized representation of that share. So whoever was holding that share can just keep it there. They take the tokenized security. If you, Tanea, and I wanted to transact, basically, instead of transferring that share from me to you or you to me, we just take the tokenized security and reassign it, saying that share now belongs to Tanea, not to Tom. And this is awesome because you can do that 24/7. The share gets to stay in the environment, and then that tokenized security becomes its own asset. So this is just a fantastic, opportunity for us to really expand how the digital ecosystem can really take off and really be more efficient than the current market sets today.
What was it like fundraising given these falling prices? What are, how are these conversations that you've had with investors? How have they been going?
They've been great. We're really excited. As I said, this is amazing because it is a belief in not only Prime Trust, but the digital ecosystem in general. We're excited about FIS joining the round. They're a large payment processor, and that just shows that they absolutely believe in where we're headed, believe in Prime Trust, believe in the ecosystem. We had Kraken Ventures in there, a large exchange that we're really excited to be, having them be part of this. William Blair coming in, FinVC. Some of our earlier investors came back in the round, such as Mercado. So for us, it's really excited to be raising over 100 million. As you said, we had a Series A before, so we're over 170 million raised. Well positioned to continue the growth. Really, expand in this. I call it not a down market, a corrective market, as we'll see things just really tighten up and get better and explosive growth to come. So very excited about this round.
I know for many in crypto, these bearish periods, they're a time to kind of put your head down and focus and just build. Is that something that resonated with all of your investors, or did you have some investors in this round that were a little bit nervous given everything going on, and what were those conversations like?
I think overall, our investors are excited about crypto. They believe in it, so that's great. I think to your point, they see a bear market as a good time to invest. So, being that we are a B2B that touches so much in this ecosystem, we're something that they believe in. If you believe in the entire digital asset economy, you definitely believe in Prime Trust because we're pretty much touching and powering, every element of it.
Okay, that's all for today, but you can find that interview and a whole lot more over at cnbc.com/crypto world. We'll be back again tomorrow, and we'll see you then.